Okay guys, welcome back to another video on our channel, and today we are using the PDSW from Modern Warfare 2 in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. This is a gun that I actually haven't used yet in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies yet. I know it's got an absolutely insane hidden secret to it that some of you guys may or may not know about. So I thought today is the day that we are going to go ahead and try this gun out for ourselves. I mean, in the tier 1 zone, it looks like it's going to melt through the zombies with no real problem whatsoever. Like, it's got a really fast TTK so far. It's a really nice gun to use. But as I always say, we cannot ever test any guns in the tier 1 zone because there aren't any bad guns for the tier 1 zone. Because it is quite literally the easiest zone on the game. There is no real challenge in the tier 1 zone. So what we're going to do is chuck a couple of our perks on, go straight into the tier 2 zone and see what this is going to be like with no pack-a-punch in the tier 2 zone, and then start pack-a-punching it from there. And if you guys want to copy the same class that I am running, then you can see it on screen right now, the exact class I'm running for this PDSW, if you want to copy the exact one that I have got. The one thing a lot of you guys did warn me about is to keep an eye on the ammo reserve with this gun, because apparently you are going to run out of ammo reserve pretty quickly with this thing. But hopefully it does just keep slaying zombies like it is, and it shouldn't be too much of a problem because we can pick ammo up from the zombies that we do end up taking down in game. But just like I said, straight into the tier 2 zone, see what sort of damage this gun will do in the tier 2 zone with no pack-a-punch. And it actually looks like it's going to be pretty capable of taking down zombies in the tier 2 zone without even upgrading the gun yet. Like, it seems to have a pretty decent time to kill on the tier 2 zombies, even without any sort of pack-a-punches on it. Of course, now we've got insta-kill, so it's going to make it very easy to get through these zombies. So I am already very impressed with how good the TTK is on this gun. Like, most guns do struggle a little bit in the tier 2 zone, whereas this doesn't seem to actually be struggling that much whatsoever. I also want to take a quick second to welcome everyone that is new to the channel, because I'm getting a lot of subscribers recently. You guys seem to be loving the zombies content, so I do appreciate every single one of you that has joined the channel and it is tuning into a lot of the zombies content that I am posting. I really do appreciate all the support. I love the fact that you guys are enjoying the videos, you're enjoying watching all the sort of different videos that I am putting out, because I'm really enjoying making them. So the fact that you guys are enjoying watching them means the absolute world to me. But let's take a look at the little secret for the PDSW. As you can see, for the round magazine we have is a 50 round mag. And as you guys will know with the PDSW, there isn't a bigger magazine size attachment that you can go and put on. You are stuck with the 50 round mags. If you was to take this into multiplayer, the biggest magazine size you can have is 50. The smallest magazine size you can have is 50. But if we do now go ahead and pack-a-punch it to tier 1, the magazine size increases to 400 bullets, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, 400 bullets in one magazine is crazy. You've got an LMG-sized magazine on an SMG. And not only that, it's an SMG that has a ridiculously fast time to kill as well. So it's a very impressive gun so far. We've got 400 round mags just to mow through the zombies. We can just absolutely melt through zombies with no problem. Let's take down, what, 4 or 5 different zombies in the tier 2 zone. We've got 4 zombies here. Take all 4 of those out, and it has used a grand total of 90 bullets. We still have 310 in the magazine, which is absolutely absurd. And as you can see, you can quite happily just stand here, melt through the zombies, no real problem. And after going through all them zombies, we have a grand total of 292 rounds left in the gun, which is absolutely ridiculous. So that might be a little secret that some of you guys did not know about the PDSW and Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. I'm sure a lot of you guys did know about it, but for those of you who didn't, you now know that the PDSW has an absolutely insane magazine size once it has been pack-a-punched. But considering this gun is only tier 1 pack-a-punch, in the tier 2 zone, it absolutely melts through zombies with no problem whatsoever. So we're going to quickly test the gun at tier 1 pack-a-punch against a tier 2 disciple, which is a bounty target as well. If it struggles, we'll just stick it straight up to the tier 2 pack-a-punch and see what sort of damage it will do if it's struggling at tier 1. But it shouldn't be too bad so far. The only thing I will say is, of course, we've not yet tested this against a boss zombie. We've only tested it against normal zombies. So let's have a look at what it's going to be like against a boss, and then we'll start jumping into that tier 3 zone and really testing the PDSW. So here we go, we have got the disciple in front of us. Let's get the Aether blade down, try and take some of these zombies out and see what sort of damage we can start doing to this disciple straight away. Try and hit those headshots if we can. We should be able to melt through the zombies with no real problem. We should be able to get through all of these. Throw a little Aether blade down again. Try and avoid the disciple taking all of our health, but we'll let it do its thing. So we've still got 154 bullets. Speed cola is now going to speed that up, of course. We can then start melting through the disciple. So their health doesn't seem to be depleting ridiculously fast, if I'm totally honest. Like, so far, the disciple's health has not gone down a lot. It really hasn't gone down too much there. We'll still try and hit those headshots while it's trying to take my health. We should be able to take that down. So I think what we're going to do is actually upgrade it to tier 2 pack-a-punch. And the reason for this is I just want it to do a little bit more damage. It's not taking down the zombies, or sorry, the disciple as fast as I was hoping. So maybe this is where the actual PDSW is not going to perform so well. Maybe it's not an absolute boss slaying machine. Maybe it's just really good for taking down zombies. I can't even hit headshots on this disciple right now for some reason. But as you can see at tier 2, we're doing a decent bit of damage, but it's nothing crazy to the Disciple. We're not taking it out super fast by any means. We'll stop that hand. We can then try and hopefully do a bit more damage to it. But by no means are we taking down this Disciple ridiculously fast. Like, we really are struggling to take down this Disciple, and I'm not too sure why. It's just really not doing crazy damage. We're also going to run out of ammo here very shortly. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We are getting close to running out of ammo whilst we're taking down this Disciple. So I think we genuinely might run out of ammo before we take down the Disciple, which is not the ideal situation to be in. But it looks like we're slowly getting through the health, and once again, we've run out of ammo. So I can now see why you guys did warn me, Harry. If you're going to use the PDSW, you need to make sure you've got good ammo and you're keeping an eye on your ammo, because as you can see, just by taking down a Disciple, I have already run out of ammo, which is not the ideal situation to be in. I can't seem to be picking any up from any of these zombies, like nothing that wants to happen. I've now got 2 Disciples on me, which is not the ideal scenario. But I mean, when it comes to taking down normal zombies, the gun really thrives. The gun seems to do really well. It just seems to be the boss zombies. It doesn't take them down too quickly. Like, as you can see with zombies, it has no problem whatsoever. We're going to get through these zombies nice and easy. There really isn't any problems with this gun taking down regular zombies. But as soon as I start shooting at that Disciple, for some reason, it really just does start struggling. And once again, I'm out of ammo. It's crazy how fast you run out of ammo with this gun. But hopefully, with the last few bullets and the help of that insta-kill, we can finally take down the Disciple. So, overall, not very impressed with how fast it takes down the boss zombies. It doesn't seem to do it very quickly in the slightest. But again, at taking down regular zombies, it's a very powerful gun. So, it's a bit of a weird one. I definitely need to test it out a little bit more. And as you guys will know, taking down a regular Disciple as a bounty target is never exactly the easiest task. They can be quite frustrating to take down, so I'm not going to judge the gun too much on that Disciple. I'm going to go ahead, keep testing it out, testing the tier 3 zone, all that sort of good stuff. And of course, keep testing it against bosses as well so we can get a good feel for it properly. And one thing I can tell you guys, I definitely need to try and make sure I'm running past ammo reserve things a lot of the time just to pick up some extra ammunition, because we are going to get through it pretty quickly. As you saw taking down that Disciple, one of the biggest problems was the fact I was just running out of ammo constantly. But let's jump into the tier 3 zone at tier 2 Pack-a-Punch, see what sort of damage it's going to do. If it's not ridiculously powerful, I'll chuck the legendary Aether tool on and see what's going to happen with that. We've got a couple zombies in front of us now. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to the tier 3 zombies at tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. I mean, it doesn't seem to be too bad. It's not crazy fast. It's not like going to actually melt through the zombies with no problem whatsoever. But it does seem to be doing decent damage. Like, you can take down hordes of zombies pretty quickly at just tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. And of course, having that legendary Aether tool on is going to make a big difference when I decide to go and chuck that on. Which, let me just take down these zombies. We can manage to take them down pretty easily. It's not going to be too much of a problem. As you saw, massive horde of zombies taken down. It took us maybe 350 bullets to take them all down. Not really the biggest struggle that I've ever seen. But what I do now want to do is go ahead and chuck on that legendary Aether tool, and we can see what sort of damage we are going to be able to do with a legendary Aether tool on this gun at tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. This is where I think it's going to really start thriving, and of course, once I've got enough cash, we'll go straight up to tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, and that's when the gun is going to be at its best ability. But as you can see, putting that legendary Aether tool on is going to make a huge difference to taking down zombies in this tier 3 zone. But the gun just melts through zombies like really easily. It's a very clean gun to take down zombies with. It doesn't struggle in the slightest at taking down zombies. Like I said, the only place it struggled so far is trying to take down that Disciple. So we're going to carry on testing it. We'll test it against more boss zombies. We'll see if it was just a one-off, because maybe just because it was a Disciple, it was slightly annoying to take down. I was running out of ammo. It was healing up quite a lot. We'll keep testing it. We'll try against Mega Abominations. There is talks in the game chat of people going to the Red Worm as well. So if that happens, I might go ahead and take it into there as well and just see if we can take down the Red Worm nicely. But I mean, as you can see, tier 3, like, I'm not even at tier 3 Pack-a-Punch yet. The gun is just ridiculously strong. Like, it actually struggles with no zombies. It melts through the zombies. This is just tier 2 Pack-a-Punch with a legendary Aether tool. You are going to be able to take down hordes of zombies so easily. And of course, that is going to help with the fact we have got a massive magazine size of like 400 bullets. We've then got a Mimic coming up. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to this Mimic if we can get close enough to it. So it's not going to struggle too much with that boss. I know obviously my teammate there was shooting at him as well, but it didn't seem to do too bad of damage against that Mimic. Maybe the Disciple was just a one-off scenario, which is why I didn't want to judge it too quickly on just that. So we've got a Mega Abomination. Let's see if we can do damage to its head pretty quickly. We'll get that one head pop, which wasn't too bad at all there. Keep throwing some of that at it. We should be able to take this down pretty easily, to be totally honest with you. We'll let this start shooting at me. I should be able to get his head pop pretty easily. There we go. We've got one head left on the Mega Abomination already. And yet again, like I keep saying, this is only tier 2 Pack-a-Punch. So don't judge the gun too much, because it can get more powerful than what it already is. Okay, so this should be the Mega Abomination. Gone. There we go. Mega Abomination taken down. Lovely stuff. Didn't take us too long at all, to be honest. But I mean, even in that situation, taking down Mega Abominations, all the zombies around, we didn't once run out of ammo, which is a good sign, to be fair. It's much better than we did with the Disciple. But we also managed to take down all of the zombies that were coming near us nice and easily with no problem whatsoever. But I am now going to go ahead and tier 3 Pack-a-Punch this, as we've now got enough cash. And this should hopefully see an even better increase to the damage that this gun does. Okay, guys, here we go. Tier 3 Pack-a-Punch on the PDSW. This is where this gun should absolutely just wow. I mean, even that armored zombie went down ridiculously fast. Hellhounds everywhere. Can take those down. Can take down this normal zombie. Yeah, this is going to just melt through zombies now in the tier 3 zone with no problem whatsoever. As you can see, hordes of zombies. It doesn't matter what we've got coming at us. We are going to just melt through all of these zombies. We've got a Mimic rolling up. We're already halfway through the Mimic's health. It's going to take down that Mimic nice and easily. Yeah, the gun just feels very, very nice. I can't lie. That tier 3 Pack-a-Punch has made a big difference to the gun. And overall, just helps it melt through any of these zombies. This is what I'm loving about this big magazine size. Like, you can see just how fast I am managing to take down these zombies that are rolling up here. It's so, so easy just to take down hordes and hordes of zombies with no problem whatsoever. So now we've got a Mega Abomination here. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to this. Let it start firing its laser. Should be able to hit those crit shots. Get that head gone nice and easy. No real problem there. Let's keep just running around. And there we should be able to get some more crit shots done, hopefully. Oh, I didn't get his head gone because he looked the wrong direction. And this should take down the final Mega Abomination head. There we go. Mega Abomination has now gone down. Absolutely amazing. Didn't take us very long there at all. Horde of zombies coming. Not a problem for me. I'll take down these. A Mangler wants to stand in front of me. A Mangler absolutely melted through. The gun at tier 3 Pack-a-Punch, Legendary A for Tool, just seems to be crazy, crazy good. That final Pack-a-Punch level has made a massive, massive difference to this gun in taking down bosses, taking down regular zombies. It just melts through absolutely everything so far. As you've seen, even against the Mega Abominations, it really hasn't struggled. And as you see, we've got a Mega Abomination bounty target coming here. I don't know how much health my teammates have done. Not too much by the looks of it. Let's hopefully get in front of it here. Try and take one of them heads down. There we go. Nice. Didn't take us too long to get that head popped. We've got a Mangler next to us. Let me try and just take down this Mangler. Get it out of the way. Okay, the Mega Abomination wants a bit of me right now, which, you know, I understand. That should be one head left on the Mega Abomination. Now it really shouldn't take us too long. Disciples just rolled up. Managed to take that down nice and easy. This Mega Abomination has got such little health left. We go for the zombies that are running at us. I know there's like 6 of us here just firing at the Mega Abomination. But this gun is just doing ridiculous damage every time it's just shooting at anything, which is really, really nice. So I know we had that one run-in with the Disciple that just really didn't go down too well. It sort of struggled a little bit. The gun wasn't doing too much damage. But since then, I've had no complaints about this gun. I haven't run out of ammo at all. I say that as I've literally got 100 bullets left in my magazine. So not the ideal time to be saying that, really, when I'm literally just about to run out of ammo. But yeah, overall, I really don't have many complaints with the gun. Yes, okay, the ammo you get through pretty quickly. But other than that, it takes down Mega Abominations quickly. It takes down boss zombies quickly. It really takes down majority of the zombies in this game nice and easy with no real problem whatsoever. So if you guys are looking for a new SMG to use, or maybe you just haven't tried out the PDSW and you want to give it a try, I definitely recommend it. It is a very fun gun to use. It's a very good gun to use. And I think you guys will actually really enjoy it if you try it out for yourselves. Because as you've seen, in the tier 3 zone, it really doesn't struggle against any zombies whatsoever. It's a really, really nice, well-rounded gun that can do damage to all the different zombies in this game. Like, it really doesn't struggle against any sort of zombies. It doesn't matter if it's a boss zombie, a Disciple, a Mimic, a Mangler, a Mega Abomination. It's going to do decent damage to the zombies that you're coming up against. But I mean, just the fact this gun has got a massive 400 round magazine is kind of crazy to me. It's actually insane that I'm running around with an SMG with insane mobility speed, really good damage, really great time to kill, and it's got a 400 round magazine, which is just what makes taking down these hordes of zombies ridiculously easy for me. It's just actually crazy how good this gun is. Yes, okay, the one downside is you are going to run out of ammo pretty quickly, but you are going to be able to take down zombies ridiculously fast with this gun with no real problem. As you see, hordes of zombies, mimics, it does not matter what's going on. I can stand here and just melt through everything. Like, literally, just melt through everything with no problem whatsoever. Easily take down any of these zombies that are in the way. Any mimics, manglers, any of that sort of stuff. The gun is crazy, crazy powerful. I mean, just look at this. Hordes of zombies. Absolutely loads of zombies. Shed loads of them. Just melt through the horde with no problem whatsoever. This gun is crazy, crazy fun to use. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is ridiculously fun to use. As you can see, though, we're just melting through mimics with no problem. Let's see what we can do with this Disciple here. This disciple should go down way faster than the other one did. There we go. That's going to go down nice and quickly. Need to just watch my health a little bit here, just to be a little bit careful. Loads of ammo on the floor, thanks to all of the zombies we did just take down. Yeah, I can't get my head around how good this gun is. So we're going to be getting into the Dark Aether zone in just a moment. So I'm going to save the rest of the gameplay for in there. Okay, guys, so it looks like we're going to be taking down the red worm here. Obviously, we're just waiting for the Aether Storm to come in. And I think this might actually be my first time taking down the red worm. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't actually think I have done it yet in zombies. I don't know how I've not done it yet in zombies, but I don't actually think I have yet done it in zombies. So we're going to let this Aether Storm obviously come in, and then we can start activating everything we need to start taking down the red worm, which I'm actually pretty excited about. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what sort of loot you get from the red worm in the tier 2 zone, or the one you have to do when you just sort of sit around waiting for it. But I'm actually very excited to see what sort of stuff we are going to get for taking down the red worm and just how hard of a battle it is actually going to be. I believe once the Aether Storm comes in, we just have to start activating these. I'm pretty sure that's how it works anyway. I've really got a mangler trying to take me down right now. Let me just fire my wonder weapon at him. Let him just go down pretty easily. I'm pretty sure when this comes in, right, we just have to take this down. I'm not 100% sure, but let me see if that is the case of how this actually works. I don't have the stuff that is necessary to take it, so someone else is going to have to do that bit because I don't actually have all the stuff required. So I think now it is about to get a little bit mixy. I think this is where the red worm actually starts spawning in. This is where we're going to start doing the damage that we need to be doing, taking down the red worm to do the challenges and stuff like that. So what I am actually going to do is chuck down a sentry gun around about here with these other ones as well, so I can start doing a bit of damage to the red worm. And by the looks of it, my team have gone all out on sentry guns, which is kind of crazy how many sentry guns there are here right now. So we just need to wait and let the red worm actually spawn in so we can start doing the damage to the red worm and see what this PDSW is going to be like against it. Okay, so here we go. The red worm is now active and live. Let's see what sort of damage we can do to this bad boy. See if we can take it out pretty quickly. It shouldn't be too bad with there being 6 of us, all these sentry guns and stuff laying around. We should be able to get it down nice and quickly. Of course, you want to be aiming for them critical shots in there. I mean, we're doing decent damage to it so far. I'm not going to lie to you guys. We are actually doing pretty nice damage to it. I'm hoping it's not going to start focusing me, which it looks like it might do. We can then, again, go back to getting them critical shots just in between those little red bits there. Nice, nice, nice. Just be able to fire at that. Again, we've got 400 massive rounds that we can fire at the red worm with no problem before we start taking any sort of damage or anything like that. We've got Mega Abominations rolling up. Let me pop that down on the Meg. It can then hopefully take that down. Red worm's just rolled up right next to me, which is a little bit too close for comfort, actually. See what the wonder weapon can do to it. Is that going to make any difference to the red worm? I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. But again, another 400 round mag we can just absolutely offload into this red worm. Half health basically already, which isn't too bad. But we do seem to be doing decent damage to the red worm. I'm not going to lie, his health is very slowly going down. So one thing I'm going to have to try and do is find one of them ammo reserves as long as there's one left, or just run around and try and find some ammo. But the worm is taking some decent damage now. It's starting to take a decent little bit of damage. I'm trying to see if I can find any ammo laying around because I am running out of ammo pretty quickly now. I've also just gone down, but it's not too much of a problem. We've got a whole bunch of self-revives that I can go ahead and use, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's keep spraying at this worm, see if we can get it down. My one problem is now I don't have a gas mask, which is kind of annoying because I'm just getting these little glitch effects on screen where obviously I'm standing in gas, so not the most ideal situation. Got manglers rolling up. Again, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Should be able to take them down pretty simply, just like so. Get this sentry gun down there. We've got a whole bunch of zombies just running around. The red worm has just spawned on my head, which is not the most ideal situation. And I'm in its mouth. I'm in the red worm's mouth. Go on then, spit me out. Do what you got to do to me. There we go. Spit it out just like so. Let me see if I can... I mean, I might as well just use this self-revive. I've still got like another 3, so it's not the end of the world. We can then just keep going through, spraying at these zombies, or the red worm even. Trying to hit those critical shots just like so. Its health is definitely coming down. We've still got about 5 minutes to actually finish it up, which we should not need. We should be able to take it down way before that with any luck. Just make sure we keep hitting those critical shots. Shouldn't take us too much longer here. The worm is going to disappear into its little hole for a moment there. Just run around. We'll keep taking down some of these zombies. I'll stick my teammates revive whilst he's down and on the floor. We can just keep spraying and spraying and spraying at this before we do run out of ammo, because there is a little ammo refill there. There we go. Perfect. We have now got a whole bunch of ammo once again. So it got a little bit ropey there. A lot of our team have just gone down. I'm just going to use my self-revive, sit over here and actually get myself back up. Shouldn't be too difficult. We should hopefully be able to get this worm pretty much finished up here. And I believe that is going to be all she wrote. The red worm is now going to go down. Absolutely lovely stuff. Just what I was hoping to see. My first time, like I said, actually taking it down. So I don't know what you really get for taking it down. So we're going to get a tier 3 pack-a-punch thing and then a normal gas mask. That's not too bad, to be totally honest. I don't mind that at all. And then we can jump out an exfil. But that, guys, was the best PDSW class in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Hopefully you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please be sure to go ahead and smash a thumbs up, as it helps me out way more than you can imagine. If you also have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to go and check out the rest of the channel, where there's a whole bunch of different zombies content you guys can go ahead and watch. I'm sure you guys will enjoy the content that is on there. And if you do, please be sure to subscribe with notifications turned on so you miss any more of the videos that I do post. Once again, if you did enjoy it, smash thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts on this PDSW in the comments below. I appreciate you watching all the way to the end. I will catch you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.